Dear students, there is one proverb says like coming together is the beginning, keeping together is the progress, and working together is the success. We're all putting efforts to achieve our future endeavor, but to understand the important subject like business taxation, your maximum effort is required. If you put a maximum effort, definitely you will get great success. In this class, I'm going to explain about Mangalore University Business Taxation Final Become syllabus. Assessment of cooperative society is one of the important chapter in business taxation third. First, I will explain about the meaning, definition of cooperative society and income of cooperative society. Cooperative society is a society registered under the Cooperative Society Act 1912. ಸಹಕಾರಿ ತತ್ವಗಳ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಘಗಳು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿತಗೊಂಡಿವೆ. Cooperative society is also artificial person created by law. It has separate legal entity. Like sole trading concern, partnership firm, joint stock company, cooperative society is also liable to pay tax to the government. While calculating the individual assessment of the individual, assessment of the HUF, first step is calculation of the gross total income. To calculate the gross total income, we need information, 5 heads of income under Income Tax Act. First one is income from salary, income from house property, income from business or profession, capital gain, and income from other sources. Every individual assessee HUF will get a benefit under the section 80C to 80U. Assessee can claim a deduction under the section 80C to 80U. But in case of the cooperative society will get exemption under section 80G, 80GGA, 80GGC, 80IA, 80IAB, 80IB, 80IBA, 80IC, 80IE, 80JJA, 80JJAA, and 80P. The cooperative society is a separate entity under the Income Tax Act of 1961. However, it's not explicitly mentioned either in the definition of assessee or the person. One has to look for the provisions of section 80P. 80P section provides special benefit to the cooperative society. Under section 80P, some of the income related to a cooperative society will be considered as a exempted income. 80P, which provides tax incentives to the cooperative society. To find out whether a cooperative society is an assessee or not, as per section, since cooperative society are explicitly mentioned for the availability of exemption benefit, it can be inferred that cooperative societies are also assessees within the meaning of the act. Questions to better understanding. The Cooperative Society Act was passed in the year, in India, 4 options are given: 1904, 1912, 1919, and 1949. Answer is 1912. My second question is, one man, one vote principle was recommended by Dash Committee. There are 4 committee: Golwala Committee, McLagan Committee, Minto-Morley Committee, Montague-Chelmsford Committee. Correct answer is McLagan Committee. Third question, Cooperation is included in the dash schedule of Indian Constitution. There are 4 answers. 5th schedule, 6th schedule, 7th schedule and 9th schedule. Students, correct answer is 7th schedule. We already discussed about various concept of cooperative society and basic introduction of the cooperative society. Tax liability, competition of tax will be studied in the future PPT.